Okay. Okay, thank you.
Good evening, it's 6:30. I'm going to call to order the regular session of the Planning and Zoning Commission for January 18th, 2022. We do have a quorum present. The first item for consideration is the approval of the minutes of the January 4th, 2022 joint meeting with the Transportation Board. If there are no additions or corrections, may I have a motion, please?
Move to approve.
Motion by Karen.
Second.
Second by Francis. Vote now. Motion passes 4-0. The next item is a public hearing. This is for the consideration of a final plat of Greenland Hills Addition, Lot 5R, Block C, on .331 acres out of the J.W. King Survey, abstract number 696, zoned single-family residential district located at 142 Parkway Drive, being a replat of Greenland Hills Addition, Lot 5, Block C, with an associated variance for front entry.
Good evening, Commissioners. I wanted to give you a little bit more background than we usually do on this plat, just because it's a little bit complicated. So the lot has never been developed. There's a lot of topography that does make it challenging. Also, given the shape and size of the lot, it is quite a challenge. And also, the Parkway Drive right-of-way does not align where the pavement for Parkway Drive was actually constructed. And so the applicant is actually proposing a couple of items here. They are proposing a right-of-way abandonment of some of the right-of-way of Parkway Drive in front of their property, which would actually increase their lot size, as well as dedication of right-of-way from the city-owned rodeo arena that's on the north side of Parkway Drive to make sure that we have that 50-foot. That actually aligns with what is currently built out there today, much better than the current configuration by plat does. So staff is in support of that, since it really does kind of align with the actual infrastructure on the ground and how people use the property. But I just wanted to make that clear. It is a residential replat, so we do have to send notices since there is the variance requested for front entry. This whole subdivision was built prior to front entry being prohibited, and the whole neighborhood is front entry. There are no alleys for which this property could connect to. So with that, staff's recommendation is to disapprove the plat, and staff will bring it back when we've sent public notices to all property owners within 200 feet.
Okay. Commissioners, are there any questions about this property? At this time, I'll go ahead and open up the public hearing. Anyone wishing to speak on this item, please come forward, sign your name. Having no one come forward, I will now close the public hearing. Commissioners, do we have any questions or concerns before we vote?
So the recommendation from staff to disapprove is because they just need time to send out the notices, basically?
Yeah, so we're disapproving A because there are some material items that don't meet our platting requirements, including we have to get by ordinance all of those right-of-way abandonments and dedications done by City Council. And so we've got those moving forward through the process. We also do need the variance, and per state law, we have to send out notification of a public hearing 15 days prior before we take action on it. With the review timelines, we also have to get it on the agenda for you guys within 30 days of receiving it. Sometimes by the time we realize that there's a variance that's needed, we don't necessarily have the time to send those notifications. So we're disapproving it based on the conditions above, and we will bring it back to you after we've done notifications.
Okay, thank you.
Anything else? If not, may I have a motion, please?
Motion to disapprove and brought back at a later time.
Motion by Francis.
Second.
Second by Karen. Vote now.
My screen cleared out, so I'm not able to vote, but I vote yay.
Yeah. Motion passes 4-0.
Thank you, Commissioners, and we will bring this back before you again at a date to be determined.
Thank you. Next item is announcements.
I do have one new announcement today. We do have with us this evening our new planner, Joseph Takei, who just joined us a couple weeks ago. So we're excited to welcome him to our team.
Welcome, Joseph.
Hi, Joseph.
Welcome.
He came to us from the town of Little Elm and is currently pursuing a master's in public administration from UNT.
Wonderful.
And that's all the announcements I have.
Okay, thank you. And the next item is adjournment. May I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion by Francis,
Second.
second by Jordan.
And again, I vote yay for the. I don't know what happened.
Motion passes 4-0. We are adjourned.
It doesn't let me even get out.